Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Panasonic RF-503. This is an AM/FM portable radio, and I perform a daytime medium wave band scan. First, we'll go over features. Second, I'll do a size comparison, and third, I'll start cruising the daytime band. So here it is, the Panasonic RF-503. You may not know about this radio, but it's from the 80s, and it's a pretty good receiver. Of course, it's all analog, and it's a lot of fun to tune on the AM band, which we'll be doing. You can find this radio on sale for around $25 to $30 on average. Prices have really gone up. I bought mine way back when I first started my channel for around $8 off eBay. I got lucky. It's a little scruffy, but it works great. But yeah, now the prices have gone up a bit. I have seen deals, so if you're there and you like to snipe deals, you might pick one up for 10 to 15 bucks still. Or you might find this at a thrift store for $5 or $2. That's even great. It's worth every penny if it's working. So let's check it out. The 503 Panasonic. Okay, so you can definitely tell it's a 80s ISK style. Yeah, nice. We have a wrist strap on the left-hand side. We have our earphone, single ear only probably. On the front, we have a dial that's very hard to see. A really tiny little green indicator there. Did kind of the Tron thing. Really tiny little window, dial indicator window. FM on top there, 88 to 108 AM. 530, it looks like the 1610. I forget where this tops out at. Sometimes these analog receivers go past 1610, which is nice. Panasonic, this is like kind of a metal type thing. You can see it kind of got dented a few spots. Down here, we got about a 2.5-inch speaker. Nice. Sounds pretty decent. I like it. Right inside of the radio, we got the tuning wheel and the volume on off. Very simple spot for it. This kind of cool textured finish. Loving that. Top of the radio, we have the FM antenna. This extends out to 14 inches and recesses nicely and out of the way. Very smart design so it doesn't break off. And it hasn't over the years. Fantastic, right? On the back side here, you can see Panasonic RF-503, and it runs on, guess what? A 9-volt battery. Yeah, you don't see that too often. The really cool thing to be said is have a backup radio such as this that uses a different battery source, like a 9-volt. The reason being is a few people that I know in the hurricane areas went shopping for batteries for their radios and things, and all the AA's, AAA's, D cells, C cells, they were all gone, but there's a ton of 9-volts available. So if you got 9-volt powered items, such as this radio, you'll have a backup, and that's a smart thing to do. So think about that, have a backup. Band select switch here, AM/FM. We're going to leave it on AM, of course. You can see it says made in Taiwan. All right, there. I would open this up. It's pretty difficult. Well, maybe I'll try to show it you real quick. We'll see if we can get it open on camera. I just know this thing can be a real bear to open up. So we're going to try to pry it open. There we go. All right, so look at that. I got a Radio Shack battery in there. Awesome. I tested it. It's good. All right, so yeah, that comes off. And the FM antenna stays in there, and its connection is like a little tab against it. So yeah, there's the back vented area. Cool. Some date codes you could probably get off of that. Not sure what that says. Get that upside down. I don't know. You guys let me know if you can figure out those date codes. Okay, and then the radio internals. Yeah, so there you go. Maybe a Toshiba chip. I'm not sure on that. There's our speaker. Spot for the 9-volt. And of course, our antenna is 2 inches. It's got a main coil and a secondary coil. There's a tuning capacitor, and as you can see, standard circuit for AM. All analog. Beautiful thing. Okay, let's try to put this back together. I wasn't expecting to take this apart. So it's got these two little hinges up here on top. You just kind of click that in, and this snaps together, hopefully. There we go. Bingo. All right, let's do a quick size comparison. Fun. I always like showing off the internals. It's cool. We have CC pocket. Definitely fits in your pocket. This you need bigger pockets. It's 11:10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the band scan. And giving you an idea just how thick this radio is. Thick as a brick. Definitely awesome. But it's a bargain radio, and it's very popular still. You can find quite a bit. I'll have links to it below, taking you to eBay. It's an affiliate link. If you use it and you buy the radio, I'll get like a 2% thank you, which is awesome. It doesn't come out of your money. It comes out of either the seller or probably eBay. One of the two. CC Skywave, give you an idea. Awesome. Again, same time. 11. Do it in the morning here. We're about closer to midday, which is good. And, well, of course, we have a deck of cards, so you don't have those radios. We have Iron Man. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves radios from Panasonic land. He's Iron Man. Oh, yeah. All right, I try to have a little fun. So, just so you know, if you're watching my channel, you're like, well, this guy's nuts. Well, I guess I could be. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We're at the bottom of the band here. You can barely tell, but there's the indicator. We'll turn it up. You saw the internal antenna. I got to turn that towards the station I want to receive, even during the day. So I noticed at night, if you want selectivity, you really have to know where your station's at. If you don't, you won't hear it. So let's go ahead and tune. There's our first station. You can just make it out. Something's happening. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. I turn it to the north, it'll tune in.
They've only been on the force for 2 to 5 years.
Very cool.
Yeah, so they're relatively new, and because of that relative newness, any changes in policing and police training, they should have been undergoing.
So I have reviewed this radio. It was just a lot of years ago.
Obviously, this was the
I never did band scans, though.
story.
Okay, let's keep going.
At least for me, I couldn't open Twitter.
In the early 20th century, who wrote exceedingly difficult pieces
Good sounding
for
speaker.
piano and orchestra. 4 of them, they're called concerto.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois. The answer.
So there are violin concertos, cello concertos, trumpet concertos, and piano concertos are most ubiquitous.
We'll be able to roll into large parts of the country pretty quickly, and if certain technology were there, say that we put Patriot missiles in Kiev, around Kiev, before February, that would all be technology that would just be captured and could be back engineered and so on.
So here's 580 NPR station WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's 150 miles south. Of course, this antenna can be placed north or south, so bidirectional.
Captured, and as Ukraine has pushed Russia back,
Out of tune there.
at each stage, the
In
U.S.
tune
and its
there.
allies have said, okay,
That's
now
south.
we're looking at something different. Javelins made sense before. Now,
Very cool. Okay, this is 590. WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, about 140 miles to the east. We're going to bring in a passive loop, which is a fun little tool to have if you're an AM radio listener. It's passive, does not need batteries, so you can use it whenever, whatever. So we're going to place this where this Terk Advantage. See, you got a tuning knob with numbers. Perpendicular to where that radio's internal antenna was, which is right there. We're going to tune this passive loop to the same. We should hear an improvement.
I'll tell you why that's important.
There you go, it improved. Got louder. And as I tune that, you notice it picked up 560. The passive loop, as you tune it, can detune the radio. So, okay, here's a 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's 175 miles to the west. See if we can't put the loop back on. Handset.
And even if you address the physical components, those nerves that are associated continue to fire that pain signal. If you can't break that pain firing, you're not going to have the sustainability. You'll see the regression. That's where so many patients we treated, they've tried so many things.
So there you go. Awesome. Let's keep tuning.
Temporary measures of relief.
have anybody coming here going, hey, great show, here's $10. That nobody does that.
Although we encourage that.
I'd be happy to take your $10 off your hands. But I just think that who do we tip?
620 WTMJ in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Now, Gary from Portage has a different experience.
You guys have been great. You know, who do you tip? You actually tip YouTubers, which is fantastic. Thanks, guys. I have that super thanks down there, and people use it all the time, which is great. You know, they find a good deal on a radio because I mentioned it, and then they throw me $2 or $5. I'm just like, that's really nice. And then it goes into the account. I think YouTube takes a nice little chunk of it. Suckers. But anyway, it helps. It helps me pick up these inexpensive radios to have fun with.
Donald, sir, thanks for the call, Gary. And thanks for the wellness.
But it's just, no, we're not bashing McDonald's.
So yeah,
It's just that
620 WTMJ. Let's keep going.
Fast food. You dump everything into McDonald's.
Now, here's an interesting one. I hadn't thought of it.
Detroit as a social worker with the women's division of the Detroit Police Department. It was here that she developed an interest in politics, and with the
So here's 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
ran and won the Michigan State Senate race. She held the Senate seat for 2 terms until
down, or I'm going to look for something else. Fields is a guy with enough arm talent where he goes, I can totally make that throw.
So yeah,
And sometimes you want that.
if you're in sports, 670 The Score, WSCR Chicago. It's awesome. Home of the Cubs.
Allen is out here.
Get to listen to ball games during the summertime. It's nice. You could be working on things while you're listening to the radio. That's the nice thing about radios.
I had a cannon. I'd be like,
You can focus on something else, multitask. Fantastic.
Justin Jefferson.
Have one of these backup radios next to
I
you.
can make that. Let's see, Justin Jefferson. I'm in who am I thinking
Explore
of?
the band. See what's out there.
Justin Jefferson. That's the Vikings.
This is WGN. Are your doors or windows sticking? Do you have cracks in the drywall, the brickwork? Maybe those basement walls straight up
720
down
WGN
windows.
Chicago.
That is a structural foundation problem you need to fix. Now, you
They got like a hall effect going on with their mics.
hire an expensive consultant. They find a civil engineer, maybe. How about we have Permaseal come in?
God has let them down, and we're in a world where a lot of people are turning away from God, and it's brutal, and we're seeing the results of it as
750. This is WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
and God bless you, God bless that you recognize your friend, and God bless and many
I think
more
we're
blessings to
fairly
you and your
accurate on
friend.
the dial.
That is amazing. What do you think?
Town. On the outbound side of the Dan Ryan, we're looking good, but the outbound Dan Ryan ramp to the outbound Stevenson still down to just one lane because of long-term construction.
Here's 780 WBBM, News Radio, Chicago. Old time radio at night, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Monday through Friday. I always make sure to tell people that when I'm doing these videos.
Reagan or on 355.
Because at night, your radio might be able to pick up my city.
East or westbound in northwest Indiana, 8094, and the toll road are looking great with I-65 checking in both north and southbound.
stay safe right in your home, and when you're ready, call us. We'll come and pick up the container and give you a scheduled date.
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
We'll be at your new home. So if you're moving across country.
Can't hover on the music, but this is 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Low power station, about 250 watts, 52 miles away.
A bunch of left-wing grifters would love nothing more.
So here's WLS, Chicago, 890.
Programs where they're the ones dictating the use of force continuum. They're the ones teaching.
High-pitched whine coming from the camera.
Away from casa, please apply today. Jose's Blue Sombrero, exceeding expectations. Jose'sBlueSombrero.com.
Your home for the Milwaukee Admirals.
Forehand, and he scores!
All season long on the Big 920 WOKY Milwaukee.
Still got a chance to clock it. Take the shot down. Here's Mahomes rolling.
So you heard the call letters will be OKY, 920, the Big Badger, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Nice. Here's 930 WBKM, Relevant Radio, Sandwich, Illinois.
Listening to the Ideas Network of Wisconsin Public Radio.
Support for WPR comes from Bud Van Lines, a national moving company for personal and corporate relocations. Family owned and operated since 19
It should be 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin.
BudDanLines.com.
Include WPR in your social media mix. Find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for Wisconsin news, links, and photos from programs and hosts. Find all our social media links at wpr.org/community.
AM 970 WHA
Okay.
Madison.
I knew I was on the wrong station. When I kept hearing relevant radio, I think I skipped over 940. So this is 970 WHA Madison, Wisconsin. Like she said, it's where I was at. If I go back,
Great to have you along today on the Ideas Network.
it's hard to get the selectivity. Music is 940 WFAW. 950 next to it is WNTD Chicago. Right here. So it takes a little bit of patience. 970.
I almost want to throw yesterday's numbers out of the window and only
1000 WMVP Chicago ESPN station. Nice.
who knows how they play offense in that game if the other team has a quarterback on them.
Opiekuńcza, a więc poszukiwani są fizjoterapeuci, masażyści, lekarze, opiekunowie osób starszych,
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
pielęgniarki, położne, ratownicy medyczni, psycholodzy, psychoterapeuci.
The PJ Tucker was a guys. This is how it's done to get over the hump. They've lived 17-mile roads.
Why not? Pornstar performance, halftime Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, because the second guy dancing here, because these are guys dressed
I think this is 1050. Excuse me, WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
about 350. Okay, and, you know.
وكافة الوصفية والأمريكية مطعم أورشرد يخدمكم في كل الأكلات الشرقية والعربية صواني منوعة معجنات أورشرد 51 and Butchie at a time when Marquette just سلوان جربوع خضروات
Y el Dios es siempre. Padre toma todas.
Okay, this station here is WNWI, Oakland, Illinois, 1080. It took me a while to figure it out. Oakland, Illinois.
Todas las familias que están pasando crisis.
Here's 1110 WXCS, Chicago.
Les ponemos en tus benditas manos, Señor. Y consagramos.
Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
Breathe well with simple solutions.
1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Have you been holding off on new countertops due to reports of long waits, high prices, and
dollars flowing back? Opens up their ability to this control over their populace. It's also important, Jeff, for people to understand where this took place. This is not out in Judean.
Gotta be careful. The stations run together pretty quick. This is 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago, Illinois.
Where is this?
Used by personnel in Israel to make more concessions to the terrorists.
Yeah, but Jeff, where was this? I mean, this is...
So hot, my way.
There you go. Some music on WSQR, The Squirrel. Sycamore, Illinois, 1180. Pretty awesome. Love it. Got good music.
Descarga la app de VIX ya y mira a Kate del Castillo en su nueva serie, exclusiva en VIX Plus.
1200 WRTO, Chicago.
Tu comunidad está aquí. Con Univision Trabajos encontrarás candidatos de diferentes generaciones de talento.
No, eso no es un secreto.
Conocer el momento.
Next to it, 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, where Jack Benny was born. I like the Jack Benny program. I don't know if you guys listen to that old time radio. Makes me laugh.
Tradicional con sal y con
You're done here. What are you talking about?
So the building, when it's renovated, one of our main goals was to create a home for our VFW.
This is just as difficult to tune in. 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. It's kind of like a farmer station. So if you want to learn agro, you listen to this station here.
Stuff to sofas, a home they can meet there.
Attenzione, comunichiamo che a parte il nostro programma
Next to it, 1240 WSBC Chicago.
nel mese di febbraio, cioè da mercoledì prossimo, mercoledì 1, mercoledì 8, mercoledì 15 e mercoledì...
Country music. 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. Nice.
Any lingerie or anything like that related for Valentine's, you can do that.
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois. The big shopping show.
And being with your significant other. And
Bring the loop back in.
that. So,
Terk.
This is a value of over $355, guys. And
Get your phones out. Cordless style. And let's call them.
you can win our Valentine's Day raffle. And this will go all the way till the 14th. And I'm going to throw my hat in the ring for this. Why not? Maybe I'll win it. I'm not really much of a winner with free stuff, but I try. And when we get back from break, we're going to go over some fun restaurants in the area, as well as some cool shops and things to do. And I can fit you in. We go to the calls right now. Caller, you're on the radio shopping show. Can I get that card number?
Sorry, wrong number.
I see. Okay, thank you. Good to be here. All righty, what are the odds of that? That's funny. You're calling somebody and then...
Wrong number on the radio.
Sorry, wrong number. No, we want to hear from you. 630-585.
You can tell they're live. They could have buffered that.
I'm the right number. I'm fun. I'm fun to listen to. And it's nice.
I just think Biden lies. He lies.
Czyli albo
Okay, these stations are starting to get clustered together. There's a bunch in between this little tiny area here. look at you got 1300 to 1600 right here. Okay, this is WRDZ LaGrange, Illinois.
Moja sytuacja jest następująca. Przebywam w USA od 9 lat, zielona karta z loterii wizowej, jednak nigdy nie ammo, all electronic way. Czy powinienem? W Polsce bywam jedynie na dwutygodniowym.
Like a weapon light. And once it's connected, you link it via Bluetooth to your smartphone. That gives you data-driven, real-time feedback in your...
So here's 1300 WRDZ. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Better than ever. Nothing takes the place of a great range experience, sure, but you're going to enjoy your range experience more with the Mantis X system, letting you train and hone your skills at home. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you... I think the two things that worry everybody are no cap flexibility for years.
1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois.
GM now doesn't really have any power, and you have a quarterback situation.
Got some good music on 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. Next to that, we got some more music on 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. You know, people say, there's nothing on AM radio anymore. Well, there is. I mean, there's some cool music. Yeah, it's not FM stereo or nothing, but hey, AM's fine. You know, I like it. I listen to AM radio almost all the time. I think this is 1400. WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
And that is something that will continue going into early Tuesday. With your Weather Watch 12 forecast, I'm meteorologist Lindsay Slater.
There you go, and music.
On WRMN. If you listen to my show, you know that I am an avid antique expert.
So here's 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois, where they have shopping show as well.
West Dundee. The owners, Joe and Sharon, are on a constant search for antique collectibles as well as vintage jewelry.
Got some ethnic music on 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. I get that. Always fun to listen to that.
So I guess there were a lot? Yeah, there were hundreds of local searches every month. So after
Commercial, of course. 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
to get in front of those customers. That's awesome. I wonder how many people are searching for my services around here. Well, it's quick and
I think we'll go right to Iron Country. Okay, there's 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin.
great spiritual lessons that God has there for us today.
1520 WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. We're getting to the top, almost through.
Given by inspiration of God, and it is profitable. And that means
1530 there, 1540. Some music there. Could be 1560 WGLB, possibly. English speakers 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. It's close to 1590, which is this Korean guy, I think.
아무리 열심히 해도 순교가 목표인 사람을 어떻게
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois, 1590. Always strong.
어떤 면에서 보면 목사님이 그렇게 사는 삶이 됐다는 게
1620. Pretty easy to get to, at the top of the dial. That's cool. Go 1620. This is Traffic Advisory Radio, Lake County. It gives time, which is nice. Okay, that's where it tops out right here. We're at 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. I think that's it on the dial. Yep. Comes in good too. All right, cool. We're done. The Panasonic RF-503. Yeah, if you can find it, pick one up. It's great. You know, it's a great little backup. Like I said, you know, people have their AA powered radios, like I was showing you, like CC Pocket or Sangen or, you know, whatever you. Here's a Skywave runs on 2 AA batteries. You know, everything runs on AA batteries. Now there are some radios that are rechargeable, which is nice. But if you need a battery and get going because you don't have it recharged, it's nice to have backup. So most people have a box, a couple 2 to 4 9-volt batteries in a drawer. I know I do, always, because of smoke alarms. You know, you beep in the middle of the night and you gotta go change the battery. It's nice that keeping extra 9 volts stored away is good. And most of them, they last 5 to 10 years, so it's not a bad thing to have around. So, and like you say, in a hurricane situation, you want to know what's going on. You want a simple radio that is a backup to your AA powered radios. This is definitely worth thinking about, having a 9-volt backup. So, and of course, Panasonic always makes a decent radio, especially from the 80s. It does a great job putting together a really nice circuit. I didn't do any recapping or anything with this radio. This is as is. Nothing has been changed over all these years. So it's fantastic being a 40-year-old radio. Love it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Daytime, we picked up quite a bit. So I love that. Give it a like if you liked it. 2, if you like Panasonic radios, give it a big like. It performed pretty good for me. I think you agree. Definitely subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos where I reintroduce some of these radios I've reviewed back in the past and maybe we forgot about. And bring them back to the forefront and see what they can do. It might be something that might interest you. And of course, the links below there in the comment section and the description to this radio is, like I said, it's an eBay affiliate link. Click on it, takes you to eBay, takes you to this radio page. You'll see a whole listings of them and do a search, see what they sell for. Do a sold item listing, and then if the price is right, pick one up. If it's $20, is it worth $20? Yeah, it's worth about $20. Is it worth more? Probably not, unless you're a fan and you like the style. But yeah, keep under 20 if you can, and you're getting a deal. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and comment below what you think about this particular Panasonic RF-503. Do you have it? Do you want it? Is there another model that I haven't reviewed that you know of? Comment below and tell me. maybe I can pick it up. Alright guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.